Howdy my peeps, and welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to be drawing Darth Maul. Oh my goodness. If you don't know, he's like my favorite Star Wars character, so, you know, when I got this suggestion from Baby Dragon Inc., of course I said yes, because I just love this character so much. But before we get into the video, I would like to give a shout out to MacFiff, who is the comment of the week. Thank you so much for your comment. I really like reading y'all's comments, and if you would like to be the comment of the week, all you have to do is comment on any video. That could have been you. Oh my goodness. I also have an Etsy shop, and speaking of which, I have keychains on there, and I only have 4 left, so if you wanted one, now's the time to get it. You know, and I'm also on Patreon, so yeah. But anyways, Darth Maul, like I said, I really like this character, and in some ways I feel like this just my, what do you call it, I don't know, I don't know what to call it. I do know what to call it. I just forgot the word for it. My fangirling over this character has definitely contributed to my what do you call it? I can't speak today. I apologize. My affinity for art and for writing, because I used to write a lot of fan fiction, for one, about this character, and I also used to draw a lot of fan art for this character, and I also still to this day have a secret Darth Maul art account on Tumblr, and I rarely go on Tumblr. I never really got into using Tumblr. So there's that, but like every now and then I will actually post something on there, and it's, I don't know. I really like this character is my point, and it has like that has just definitely kind of, well, at least when I was starting out, kind of helped me stay into the whole drawing thing. I feel like I may have like continued to draw regardless, but it certainly helped. Having a character that I like to draw and would be like excited to draw, you know, just makes the whole drawing thing a lot more fun, you know. So, you know, fan art, it's amazing, and I think that if you like a character and you want to draw them, you should, because it's fun. But that's not really what I want to talk about. How much I like Darth Maul. I think I've talked about that before on my channel. Instead, I would like to talk about some things that I have noticed recently about my digital art. I actually recently had a bit of digital art block. I feel like whenever I get art block, it's normally with like a specific medium, and if I stop using that medium and switch to something else, I'm good. So that's nice. So I haven't actually had like real like can't draw anything art block, which I'm really thankful for that. But every now and then I do kind of have difficulty with a specific medium. Normally if I'm just having difficulty with, that was my phone. I probably should have put that bad boy on mute or something. I didn't think that one through. Well, it is now. We learn from our mistakes. Anyways, yeah, so normally when I have art block, it's normally because how I'm using a medium is no longer working for me, or I just don't like how it looks anymore. And that's what I've been experiencing with my digital art lately. And I kind of just thought about it for a bit, and I realized the issue that I'm having is that I'm shading way too much. Especially coming off of that art challenge from October, because that's when this whole digital art block thing kind of started. I was doing like a lot of traditional and Copic stuff during that month, so kind of going from that and then going back to digital art, it just felt kind of weird, and I wasn't liking the stuff that I was doing. I was like, this stuff is too like the shading just wasn't working for me anymore. Also my colors I felt were just too much. They were a little too vibrant, which I do really like vibrant colors still. I feel like I was just using maybe too many. And also during that month of October, when I was working with a lot of Copics, I feel like I kind of got better at choosing the color that I want to use right the first time, so that I wouldn't have to use all these different like layer modes and stuff to make the colors look more cohesive, because I was like, you know, getting it right the first time. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with layer modes. In fact, I think I still use layer modes with this one. However, if I recall correctly, it's been over a week since I do this, but if I recall correctly, I actually had to tone it down a little towards the end because I started doing a little too much once more, which, like I said, I'm trying to get away from that. And you know, it's a struggle. I had this issue as well in a couple of other drawings. I haven't done much digital stuff since before October, if I'm not mistaken, because of this dilemma. But I would like to do some more digital stuff. But anyways, a couple of those things. The bee girl, I did like 2 drawings of the bee girl. One of them, if I'm not mistaken, is in last month's studio vlog on Patreon, if you want to, you know, check that out. Anyways, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, the first one that I didn't like at all. I felt like, well, I was also kind of using a new style, and I felt like I hadn't really got the hang of it just yet. Also, the colors, they were just all wrong. It kind of hurt to look at, because it's just like, it's too much. And then after I did that, I redid the bee girl drawing, and this time I did just like a portrait, and I think that one is on my channel, if I recall correctly. My memory is very poor at the moment. Well, it's just poor in general, but it's especially poor today, so I apologize. That one is a bit better, that particular drawing. The colors are better. In fact, I'm gonna look at it, because like I said, my memory is poor and I can't remember what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, so the colors in this particular one are better. If I'm not mistaken, the only like layer mode that I used was like on her skin, to make her skin match the rest of the picture. So I like made her skin tone a little bit warmer. And you know, I like that. That works very well. And then when I came to this particular drawing of my boy Darth Maul, well, you know, to be completely honest, I don't learn from my past mistakes sometimes. Not because I don't want to, but because I forget what I learned. Anyways, I feel like I kind of did want to go with the minimal effects and minimal, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, don't do too much with it, if that makes any sense. Don't do too much shading, and I didn't want to use too much lighting, even though I really like lighting, and I like playing around with lighting, and I definitely did want to play around with lighting in this particular drawing, and I did play around with lighting in this drawing. But I feel like the thing that I have to learn is when to cut it off, when to stop, because you can definitely overwork a drawing, and I feel like that's the word for it. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. I'm overworking my digital art, and that's the issue that I'm having. So that, like, when I look at my stuff, I'm like, it's just too much. It's overworked. I should have stopped a long time ago. In fact, when I look back at my, like, when I play back the speed painting and look at it, I definitely will see a part in the actual speed painting where I'm like, that's where I should have stopped. I should have stopped right there. But nope, I continued to draw for like another, I'm gonna say 20 minutes, because I draw really fast. But yeah, it's just like, I just need to learn when to stop. And I don't really have that issue with Copic stuff, because I don't really do too much with it, because I love Copics. You know, we've talked about this before. But I don't really do a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to like, what do you call it? Like lighting and using different colors for lighting and different colors for shading and stuff. I've only recently started doing that, and even when I do it, I don't like do a whole bunch, since I'm like super new to that. The most I will do is like use like the thing that I've been doing with my Copic stuff that's like new and oh my gosh, super fancy, is just using a different color for shading, because before I would just use a darker version of whatever color I was shading. But now I'm really into using this like warm purple color for shading that I really like. And that's like as far as it goes. Like I don't do too much with my Copic drawings. With my watercolor paintings, I can sometimes, I feel, do maybe a little too much when it comes to like blending things out, and sometimes I'm like, I kind of wanted the like textured painterly look, but once again I didn't know when to stop. So yeah, it's just an issue that I have just with mainly with digital and watercolors. And you know, I just have to learn to know when to stop. It's an issue. But I feel like I did a better job this time, and I do think that is because I'm now aware of it, so that once I do look at the drawing and I'm not liking it, I at least know why I don't like it, which means that I can like cut off some of those layers that I did, kind of dial back on all of this stuff to make it look better, in my opinion. But yeah, this is how the drawing turned out. I really do like it. I like the colors. I think it's nice. I hope you like it as well. I hope you like it, Baby Dragon. I hope you like it, because you asked for it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to my patrons, Turtle Bun Buns, Ariana, and Sister Donnie 55. Thank you so much for being my patrons. I really appreciate you and everything that you do. Wow, oh my goodness. I'm also on Coffee and Instagram and Artful and TikTok and other forms of social media. Links are in the description if you're interested. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please enjoy the rest of your day, my peeps.